All right, you guys, I thought for today's video I would do a little twist on thrifting. So I'm gonna go to a thrift store that's like in a seedier location. It has really good prices. I've never been there before, and see if I can find some cool stuff. And then I'm gonna go to like a super ritzy consignment store that I've also never been to in a much more well-to-do area of my city. We're gonna compare the two and see which one I make more profit in. So come along with me on this journey because I think it's gonna be really interesting. This is a Free People pink thermal. It's got the scoop neck and the long sleeves. I do love picking these up. So even though it was 10 bucks, I did grab it thinking I could flip it for like 30 or 40.
Okay, so we have here the it is newer tag made. I'm not having the best of luck with certain Anthropologie brands, but it's only $3. So again, I have a hard time resisting that.
So with this Maeve top though, I noticed that it's like missing some of the jewels, and that's just gonna make it way too hard to sell. So I had to pass on it, sadly. But then I found this, again, really pretty Free People tunic. I love the very like loud printed paisley tunics that they have. They sell very well for me. So again, hoping to sell this for like 30 or 40.
So not all Free People sells for me. It has to be like tunics, printed, loose fit. Those do really well, but like, and also like I picked out the thermals, the long sleeves with like the statement sleeves, but they're basics, anything super old, they just don't move. So I am like selective when it comes to Free People.
So with Lululemon, I don't always pick up every style I see, but these shorts, I love picking up the shorts. Number one, they sell like for more than leggings a lot of the time, and these were only $5. I should be able to flip them for like 35. So really happy with that. And then this is a Moulinet Soares silk blouse / dress, I think. It does have like this little area where it needs some stitching, but it's at the seam where I should be able to easily stitch it. And because it's 100% silk, I just could not resist picking it up. It was like $3, so absolutely yes. And then in the dress section, again, I found Alice and Olivia, which is a brand I love selling. It's sold on Revolve.com. This is a smaller size, but it's in really good condition, so I could not pass it up for $3. So I found the retail price of that Alice and Olivia dress on Revolve.com, and it's like over $200. It's sold out online. It's probably a little bit of an older style, maybe 1 or 2 years back, but the fact that it's on the website as sold out still says that it's recent enough that I think it'll sell well. Alice and Olivia, and really all dresses for that matter, just take a little while to sell. Probably because it's very specific buyer, especially in that size, who's gonna seek it out and buy it on eBay. But still, I was really happy to pick it up. It's a no-brainer for that price. I'm hoping to sell it for around 50 bucks. This brand is Dolan. This is an Anthropologie brand, but it is kind of dated in the style. So even though it was only like $2.50, I just didn't pick it up because I was just too worried that it wouldn't sell or it wouldn't sell for much. And the style just wasn't it, so. Okay, what? A C by Chloe bag, you guys. I'm actually dying. I'm deceased and dead. I never, ever, ever would have thought I'd pick this up at the thrift. This was only $20. This is a $700 bag. I mean, yes, it's 10 years old and it won't sell for near that, but it's still so iconic and crazy to find it at this thrift store. So huge, huge win. And then over here in the jacket section, I found this Free People button down, like hoodie / jean jacket. This should sell for like 30. So, and another easy pickup. Woo! Hi, I am an amazing YouTuber. What in the world? So I get home and I notice that as I'm uploading my footage from the glasses, half of the clips that I have filmed have my hair in front of them and like you can't see anything. So I'm gonna go ahead and walk through some of the things that I found that are completely blocked by my dumb hair. And this is why I always wear hats. This is why, because my hair gets in the way. Anyway, let's talk about the dress that you should have seen in that clip. This is Trina Turk. It can take a minute to sell. It is a really pretty dress. It's like this, and Trina Turk makes very high quality clothing. It usually retails for quite a bit of money. This is just a little black cocktail dress, has like a lace overlay, is heavy, is well made. Trina Turk, again, can sit for a minute, but it does sell for me for like the $50 to $75 range, just depending on the style. Because this is so basic, I'm probably gonna aim for like 40, but I was kind of amazed that this was at this thrift store because it's such a high-end item. Okay, we love a fossil tote. So this is a burgundy fossil tote. I've sold so much fossil. It was $20, yes, but I do think I'll be able to flip it for between 50 and 60, and I think it'll sell quickly. So that's kind of my thinking as to why I grabbed it. I thought this bag was interesting. I like looked at it for a second, but then I did a Google image search and saw that like it doesn't really sell for much. But I was like, oh, this looks like genuine handmade, hand-woven leather, which I thought was kind of cool.
Okay, so this is an example of a Free People I would not pick up. It just, the style, it just doesn't move for me.
Okay, so whenever I see these cool funnel neck, cool is the brand, Kuhl, funnel neck dresses or sweaters, I actually just sold a dress for $32. So these sell fantastically well, 30 to 40 every single time, and this was only like $5. So picked that up, as well as this Prana. This is a newer tag Prana. It's like a plaid little satin dress. It should sell for between like 15 and 20, and I'm only picking it up for like $3 or $4, so it was worth it.
Okay. I do really like this brand. It is a simple top, but I think it'll still, because it's embroidered, I think this will do well. Oh my gosh. You guys, I think this is Johnny Was. Oh, for $4. Oh my gosh.
All right, I found this really cool like printed paisley top. I was really excited at first because I thought it was Johnny Was, because when I did like a Google image search, it kept pulling up Johnny Was, and I was like, is this like a tag I'd never seen or something? No, I was humbled. So I posted on Instagram because my Instagram family just knows and has all the answers. And I asked, has anyone seen this tag? And they had. It's a brand called Jack, J-A-K, that actually was rebranded to New Vintage, N-U Vintage. And still, comps are decent. Let me try again. Hi, future me. What I was trying to say in that clip before I had a brain aneurysm is that New Vintage actually sells really well, between $35 and $40. So, and my friend Amber resells, who you should check out her channel. She's amazing. She told me that the last time she had this brand, it sold for like $35 instantly. So even though it's not Johnny Was, I think it'll still be a good pickup. What my hair is hiding here so expertly is this really pretty Free People blouse. It's like a tunic top, floral, black. It was only like $4 and it was really cute. These are exactly the types of Free People blouses that I love picking up because they tend to sell better than like the basics. Another brand I was very excited and surprised to find at this thrift store for just like $3. I mean, my hair was covering it, so that's why I'm sharing it with you now, is a brand you want to remember. It's called Peruvian Connection. It sells for tons of money retail. It's like worth a bunch. I don't know if the resale value is quite what it was. I think 5-6 years ago, it would have sold for like well over 100, but this still will command like $40, $50, $60, depending on the style. But if it was like the woven, knit, brightly colored or different patterned, like cardigan, jacket, whatever, it could sell for $100 to $200. So while I was in the checkout waiting for her to add it up, I spotted, I just snooped around and there were wallets right in the front, and I got 2 fossil wallets, both match. So we love a matching set. It will sell faster this way for sure. I think this is like a little cell phone holder. This is like a little clutch wallet, and I'm hoping to sell these, they're just like a few dollars. I'm hoping to sell these together for around 30 to 35 because I think it's really cute that they're like a matching set.
$81.75. Awesome. Great deal.
And I did end up paying, what was it, $81 for everything, which I think was an amazing deal considering all of the prices were so good and I found such great stuff. Gosh, you guys, what? I found some insane stuff in there. I was so not expecting that. Like, I had really low expectations going in, but they had incredible deals. That's going to be really hard to top. Like, I love spending $3-4 for awesome brands that I sell all the time. So I'm gonna still go to that consignment shop. Let's see what's up, and I might be able to find some good deals. That was incredible. All right, so now we're in a very expensive area in Salt Lake City. Everything around here is super, super pricey. It's near the university. It's like up on like the bench of the mountains. There's really pretty scenery. So I'm very curious to see what this thrift / consignment store is all about. I am expecting very high prices. So I don't know. Hopefully it's worthwhile because I drove a ways to get up here. So outside the store, they had a rack of 50% off clothes. And right away after looking at the prices, I'm like, 50% off is going to be my jam. So this was 50% off, I think 18, and it ended up being like 9. So I'll totally pick that up. And then inside the store, we see a lot of like really cute stuff. So right away, I'm noticing this is a really high-end store. There's high prices, but they do have a few 50% off sections. And you know, that's like where I made a beeline because I just knew this is where I'm gonna find stuff that I can reasonably flip on eBay. So my hair strikes again, so great. Again, at this store, there's gonna be some footage that's blocked, but I'm gonna talk about it here in my office. What my hair is blocking is in the 50% off section, there was this Free People coat. Now it is a little bit on the older side, but when something is like Free People, boho, fur collar, embroidered sleeves, I'm really drawn to it because that tends to sell really well on eBay. So this jacket was 50% off, $68, which means I did pay up around $30 for it, but I'm very confident that I could sell it for $100 or more. So that is the goal with this Free People jacket. It is really cute. Yeah, we'll see what happens, but I was happy with the price that I paid. So jackets were 50% off, jackets and sweaters. Stio is a wonderful brand, as well as this really cool Lululemon full zip hoodie. So I picked both of those up for a really good price. I'm hoping to flip them for like $100 or $80 each. And then this Lululemon bag was $42. This one I thought, well, maybe I'll just keep it for me. It's an older style, so I wasn't sure it would like sell super quick. So this Lululemon bag was $42, is that what it said? Which is a lot. Lululemon bags can sell for a lot of money, especially when they're really large like that. This is a gym bag. It is slightly older. It's in really good condition though. So my thinking was like, I was looking for one for me. So I'm gonna pick it up and then whenever I'm done with it, I can just flip it for however much money I need to make my money back. Still, even if I were just to flip it right now, I could probably sell it for around $90. So I still think it was a good pickup, but I do plan on keeping it for just a little while. So dresses were also 50% off, at least just in this section. And this is a For Love and Lemons dress. It should sell really well. It's a great brand, sold on Revolve.com. It is a popular brand too, so this little sheer black mini dress should sell great. And then over in the jacket section, I'm just looking because I do pick up jackets even when it's like summer or spring because it's cold somewhere. And I sell everything every season, so I don't even flinch. In the pants section, not for sale, were these Dries Van Noten trousers, and they were really inexpensive considering that this is a luxury brand. So right behind my hair here is a Cotopaxi hoodie that was in the half off section. She sold it to me for $10 and I love finding Cotopaxi, especially like their full zip hoodies. If it were more like the color block design, that would do even better, but it still will sell for around $35 to $40. Okay, I died when I found this, you guys. In my 7 years of searching and thrifting and selling 10,000 used items on eBay, I have never once found this brand. This is Double RL Ralph Lauren. And if you don't know, Ralph Lauren has many different tags and styles, some not worth any money, some worth tons of money. The Double RL is a fantastic find. They sell for anywhere from $200 to $300, $400, $500 each, like retail. Resale value, especially with cool prints like this, which I think this is like the coolest Hawaiian shirt, will sell for anywhere between $125 to $200. So I was so happy that they had underpriced this. It was $28, yes, but this will flip amazingly well. So excited to just cross this off my bucket list. So I did look through the store in the non-sale sections to see if I could find things that were underpriced, just regular price. This Arc'teryx dress was priced at $35, so not really worth it. But this Todd Snyder collab, like Land's End sweater, was actually underpriced considering it should sell for like $90 to $100. And then this Jenny Kane sweater, yes, it was priced at $50, but this sells for like $150 or more all the time. So as I was shopping, they didn't have any bags or baskets or anything that I could hold my stuff in. So the wonderful worker was like, I'll hold it for you, no problem. And so she held everything at the front, but then I noticed she started to put all of the items in the dressing room and just was hanging them up in there. And I didn't have the heart to tell her, like, I'm not trying any of this on. So I just went into the dressing room when I was like all done, and I closed the curtain and I just stood there for like 5 minutes, and I just didn't know what to do. I was like, well, what noises can I make to make it seem like I'm trying stuff on? It was so awkward. But you know what? You do what you gotta do to get the amazing deals, right?
Okay, $478.95.
Awesome. All right, that was crazy. I'm really curious, like, what will have more profit, which store, because I found some really good stuff here. I mean, I obviously paid up though. I don't know, but I found awesome stuff. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. But here's what I do know. I am starving / dying of thirst. I deserve a huge treat. So let's go treat ourselves and then add up what all of this is worth. Thank you so much. You guys, let's go. It's a special day. I'm not sponsored by Del Taco. I am just trash. All right, so it's time to add it up. Store number 1, I spent $81. This is like the cheaper store, the regular thrift store. I spent $81, and I should make, once everything's said and done, I should sell everything for around $550. And after fees and my cost of goods, that brings me to around like $400 profit. Of course, like give or take. I mean, I never know what things will sell for. Some end up selling for a lot more, some less, but let's just go ahead and estimate that that's where we're at. So $400 net profit for store 1. And then the consignment store, I ended up spending $485, which I know is a lot, but I would say I actually spent around $400 on stuff I'm gonna resell because there were a few things that I intend to keep for myself. So let's take it down to around $400 that I spent, and the total sales value potentially is around $1,300, which after cost of goods brings my profit to about $800. But the thing is, with consignment stuff, you are sitting on it for a little longer to try to get that higher price because you're just painfully aware that you spent a lot more on it. Even though, yes, this is more profit, I had to spend a lot to get it, and it's gonna be a while before I see that money come back. So if you ask me, I think I'm more comfortable with like the cheaper stores because of course we spend less, and I can accept offers really comfortably when they come in on eBay because I know that I spent $3 or $4 per item. Whereas at a consignment store, I have to be so like picky with the offers that I take. Items could get returned. It's still tons of fun, and I love to mix up my thrift finds with consignment, Plato's Closet finds and all of that. But my heart belongs to the cheap items because, I don't know, I'm a cheap queen, I guess. Thank you so much for joining me today. I had so much fun. I hope you did too. If you like my videos, please consider subscribing. It's completely free, and it's a way to support me and the channel. We are on the road to 200,000 subscribers, you guys, and I'm really hoping to hit that this year. So you can help out and just subscribe to my channel. Thanks again, and I will catch you in the next one.